Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box, and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. Messi! Puede. Now it's Torres. And it's Cáceres. Rummenigge tries one from range. Again, a brilliant save.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice bit of trickery. And that's gone loose. Como have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Yamal. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Como clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Cafu.
Tries to play it through. Now that looks a decent ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, nicely intercepted. So we're still where we started right now. Threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, easy pickings there. He's well positioned here. And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Kane! No, not the best of headers. Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. Iniesta. And it's Puede. Can he get it through? And this is Torres. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Yamal. That'll be a corner. Yamal goes short. Alaba simply refused to be outdone there. And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior might just make this. Well, played right into his path. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Looking for the run. Yamal. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting, and he's worked it through. Now it's Torres. He's found a way through. Spread to the right. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. And this is Lampard. Has to go back here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Yamal. Engages and forces him off the ball. Khan. Baresi. And Yamal. Now it's Torres. And it's Iniesta. Looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? Goal! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Como have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And Batistuta! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Sevilla have their second corner now. They've played it short. Yamal. And here's Vinicius Junior. Takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Vinicius Junior really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Kubasi. Now, can they get him away? Cafu. And it's Doué.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And Yamal. Here's a shot. Real chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Kane deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Sevilla finding themselves behind by just 1 goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Seville really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And now they can clear their lines. And it's hoisted clear. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Yamal. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Lampard. Alaba. And it's Lampard. Lampard. That is lovely. And he's cut it out. Sevilla still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Caceres aims beyond the defence. He's got away, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, such a clever touch. Vinicius Junior. And it's Messi. Rijkaard. He's having a pop! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Corner number 3 coming up.
Lascia il campo per il numero 12.
And it's been taken short. Lampard stood his ground strongly. And the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Knocks it into space. And that is well cleared. No, again, there's no way through. He's in plenty of space here. That's good play.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. And it's been hooked away.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Sevilla can make their change now with a break in play. Bellingham can get it clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and willingly keep going until they get it.
Numero 13. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 22.
Great vision. Dembele. Kane. Iniesta. Well, that looks a decent ball. Kane. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kane receives it in a wide position. That's put paid to the danger. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Tries to get it clear.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Kubasi, someone who is excelling big time. Rijkaard. Yehi. That's destined for the flank. And here's Barcola. And this is Messi. And it's Bellingham.
Seville really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Lopez.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Dani Olmo. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Dani Olmo. And he's managed to get free.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Gahey clears it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, this must be one of the most spectacular sights in football. Stand upon stand, stacked each on top of the other, right up to the sky, in order to accommodate the vast fan base of La Boca's Docklands. We're up and running then. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Vinicius Junior.
Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. And here's Messi. Oh, good ball. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to clear it. Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now it's Dembele. Pressure coming in from all directions. Dani Olmo. Chance! Oh, not the best of headers. Tries to pass it through. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Lampard. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, no. Takes the shot! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's found a way past. That's good running with the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! And we have liftoff! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to
Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Seville really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And smartly reclaimed. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Raul. Raul, always looking for that half a chance. And this is Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Deftly away. Vinicius Junior going forward. No, that's been intercepted. Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! He really is something! A finish of true class! They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ronaldinho has been caught there, it's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, that is one way to stop him. Referee has just said play on. Alaba getting forward. And it's Lampard. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Dembele. He has found a way through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No
Real chance! And he hits the net! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to
Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Raul is offering a wry smile there.
Punched away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And for the first half, that is that. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Seville really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Driving on and making good progress. Lampard. Change of plan here, perhaps.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Messi is the team's great visionary. De Ligt. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dani Olmo. Lampard, who does have an assist to his name. Yamal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Rijkaard. Sevilla really looking to get back into this at the start of the second. He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he to it.
Messi goes short. Oh, such a clever touch. And this is Messi. And it's Rijkaard. Dani Olmo proves too strong. Raul. Fermin. Lampard goes sliding in. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Baresi concedes a free kick for that. So we've reached the hour mark. Nice looking ball. And the finish! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Chance, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Lampard being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Lampard. Rijkaard. Pass somewhat off target. Vermeer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. He shifted it to the flank. And the counter is on. And this is Dembele. Alaba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Yamal. Nice bit of trickery. That is good strength. And this is Lampard. There's the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
It's their
Número
second
21.
corner of the game.
Número 13. Número 22.
And it's been
Número
taken
2.
short.
Número
Barcola.
5.
Excellent
Entran
challenge there,
Número
uncompromising.
12. Número 7.
And now they can
Número
spring out of
8.
defence.
Número 4. Número 20.
He is through here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Messi. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. De Ligt. He's picked his way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Manchester United have a free kick. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Ronaldinho. He'll try from distance. And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Mbappe. Well, they could break here. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. Rijkaard. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Dembele. Threads one in. Bellingham. Bellingham with the delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. That has been cut short. Bellingham. Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Ronaldinho. That's a nicely shaped ball. Al-Kubasi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's
Se
a
agregarán
smartly
3
directed
minutos al
ball.
tiempo reglamentario.
And he has been fouled there. And it's Bellingham. Very nicely done. No, he's not getting past him there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.